Hey guys, it's John from Humor and History. I'm here doing a bunch of videos now, and following up on what was a very interesting video about the U.S. cost of U.S. healthcare, and it says the true cost of U.S. healthcare shocks the British public. And I don't know, I'm probably not going to be shocked, but you guys probably are.
10 grand for a baby.
Is there a price for that?
Yes,
Jeez, $100, $200.
$2.5 grand.
$80.
600.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
More.
£300.
Double it.
$600. $600.
Yeah. Ambulance call out. How much do you think that costs?
Zero payment.
Zero payment.
Yeah, zero payment.
No. It costs $2,500.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You look.
Yeah, I don't know. An ambulance cost for a lot of people was $500 for most healthcare insurances, because of course we have to go through insurance, and that's dependent upon our employer mostly. You can get your own insurance if you want, but it's extremely costly. But it's usually about $500 that you have to pay for an ambulance. Maybe it's up to $1,000 now, but it seems like that was a little bit of a stretch.
An inhaler.
$100.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It's a bit more.
120
250 to 350.
Yeah.
for an inhaler.
Now, mind you, this is what the insurance this is the biggest scam, is that the insurance companies make deals and charge this much, and then hospitals make deals with insurance companies, and they decide on prices for things, and so they're all a little different, and then the insurance company will pay for that. So they'll say like $20 for an aspirin, yeah, maybe Tylenol, for example. So your costs mount up, and the way that they really screw Americans is if they don't have insurance, they're on the hook for this huge dollar amount. And if you do have insurance, you're paying for it. Believe it or not, we're actually double dipping, because we're also paying taxes, because the government actually should be paying for this stuff. And then we're paying for our own healthcare insurance. Anyway.
Man, so if you're poor, you're dead.
I know that it's like public healthcare in the UK. In the US, fortunately, I'm able to get healthcare through my parents, their jobs, but like I carry an EpiPen, and I know that like the cost of that has just been rising. So like there's like very few companies that even compete, so it's sort of like a monopoly for the EpiPen. Even though, like, we
$600 for
have
an
insurance,
EpiPen, I
it
think.
cost my parents about a couple hundred, even with insurance.
So 2 EpiPens. How much do you reckon they are?
$1,200 or $1,000.
$80.
600.
So, $600.
$40.
I'm afraid not.
More?
More?
$100.
More.
150.
More.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge. £300.
Double it.
$600. What?
So, recently they had a law that I believe they changed this because it was considered price gouging. And I know you're probably asking, like, why is it not price gouging now? Well, if the government does it, it's illegal, I guess.
Why?
That's a very good question.
$600.
Yeah.
For me, it's more like just hives and shortness of breath. So it wouldn't be like an immediate death situation, but like, so I've been fortunate I've not had to use it, but it's something like keep on me. Like I have my backpack right now, I have it on me.
Cost of childbirth.
Jesus. 50 grand, something ridiculous now?
Yeah, see, I've blown the figures up in your head now, haven't I? Because they're larger.
I think it's like
the highest,
10.
generally speaking, is about 30 grand.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
okay. I
Oh,
say
is that reasonable? You haven't
not reasonable at all. It's just like now we're on like we're on a benchmark.
And again, that's the inflated number. That's like some arbitrary number that they've come up with to make a deal with the hospital, that the hospital will charge the healthcare, and healthcare will take care of it. Healthcare insurance will then pay that and say it was X amount. My dad had open heart surgery in like 1998, and it came out to, was one of the first ones, and it came out to $180,000.
100? 200?
Dollars.
Yeah.
The average is about 10 grand. It can go up to 30,000.
10 grand
See, I knew it was 10 grand. There you
for
go.
a baby.
Yeah, well, I guess.
And
much
that's
is your
just the
child
start.
worth?
Yeah. Well, But is that like the same everywhere?
Yeah, the average is about $10,000. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's mad. Oh, no thanks.
Okay, no thanks. In which case, the coil, IUD, contraception, how much do you think that costs?
Ooh,
For one person
I
to
don't
implant
know. 1,500,
a
3,000.
grand.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
Really?
Yeah, $1,300.
Oh.
Hey, wow.
Mental.
I wonder if you could tell me how expensive you think calling an ambulance out to your location is in America.
I guess it depends on like where you live. It really does. Is there a price for that?
Yes,
Jeez. $100, $200.
$2,500.
For what? Why? Why?
Give birth by C.
So I really think that's really inflated, but there are people who don't have insurance and they will like break their leg. I mean, this is the sad reality of healthcare in the United States. There are people who will like break their leg or get a deep cut and they'll try to treat it themselves. And unfortunately, they just don't want to pay the price to go to the hospital. It's not necessarily even just the ambulance. It's the emergency room. Yeah. It's a big problem, and nobody wants to deal with it because wealthiest people in some of the wealthiest people in the United States are in the insurance industry. We have a really messed up system.
Section, and you would like to hold your baby after you've given birth to it.
Actually, yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. You have to pay to do that.
Yes.
To hold my own child that I've been carrying inside of my womb.
That's what she was going to say.
But yes.
Jeez.
It's not actually that expensive.
Right. Charging me. I'm going to punch you.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Not you,
this.
but the doctor. Like $100.
$40
$40.
for skin-on-skin contact.
Wow. I did not know that.
NHS.
Literally the gift that keeps on giving. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. People are so done for taking advantage of it. And I don't want it to change.
Fun is to make you grateful for the NHS.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I didn't know how much free healthcare we got like just off the bat, but like knowing you have to pay like 30 grand for a child, it's outrageous. It really is ridiculous. So thank you NHS for your hard work.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Presumably you had an idea that healthcare was expensive in the US.
I didn't realise how expensive. Yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, if you don't have money, you're fudged.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't have a job.
What do you think of the people who are profiting off the sale of these medicines?
There you go.
You're bastards. Sorry, beep. I think, yeah, I think they should be stopped. Fuck Trump.
All right. I'm going to leave it at that because I want to get to politics. But yes, there's a lot of money in healthcare. It's called double dipping. We tax the government. The government then gives the money then to healthcare insurers, and they also lobby the government again for more money. And some of the largest people at the end of the year with the healthiest bottom line get some of the biggest bonuses. And yeah, so I'm one thing I'm extremely jealous of or envious of is the NHS. So there you go. All right, guys, take it easy. It's John from Humor and History. Be good to each other, and don't get sick in the U.S.